I'm just videotaping. So today, Wednesday, June the 17th, 2020. We're going for concrete pour. It's 5:30. You can see all the sunburn in my face. I'm burnt out. So is my friend is burnt out. So today is a poor day today, and then we'll see where we go. Okay. See how it goes. We're going there now. We're just gonna finish up a couple of stuff, and then we're gonna. Everybody's coming at 6. I'm gonna be busy. I don't know if I have time to videotape, but I'll try. Concrete time! Ready for concrete! Alright, here we go! Concrete pouring! It's pumping! Operation Field Concrete started. This is my issue. This knot doesn't work. You really need a PEX staple. Whenever you install a PEX, I guess he said hope for the best. Majority is fine, some are bad. So
need someone to hold the ropes for me.
okay.
What is it? What's the MPA on it?
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Shit. When I say best creek.
Best creek. Shit will set right up on you like nobody's business.
Oh shit.
Oh, and this sun and the heat, it's gonna snap.
Oh yeah. Gives me lots of water.
Yeah.
We will push them up a bit more, huh? Tell John, hey John.
Yeah, give her a little more.
John. Touch them up a bit more. Hey, let's go. Let's cut in one corner over there. Let's turn the change. Let's start down that wall, right? Like the sound coming up that way. Start the corner over there. Start on the corner. We'll go down that wall and keep going. All right.
Okay, here we go. So this is halfway through. Number 3 truck have loaded already. What time is it now, Pierre? This is my friend Pierre. He's coming to help me. Thank you so much, Pierre. Appreciate it. 10 past 8, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, 3 trucks unloaded 10 past 8. So waiting on number 4 truck, and then we'll order ICF after that. Okay, so ICF is poured. The pump people left. I had a blowout, and I will talk about that. My mistakes, all my mistakes I'll talk about. And all my concrete guy, he's from Portugal. He's a Portuguese guy, the best, you know. Portuguese are construction, you know, they're the best. I love this guy, man. He's the best guy I found him.
Fire!
Look at it! Look at all! So we poured the concrete, and all is just watering now. Look at all, man! Thank you so much, Al. So I'll go over my mistakes. Bunch of mistakes that I made. I learned from it, but you know, it's not a problem. Next time, it's a good reason why I am doing it. So experience, you learn from experience, right? So yeah, what a day was. What a day. Oof. Ah, what a day. But you know what? I have a wall, you know. Things overall was okay, and I have a floor. So next thing is to go up another, what, 21 feet minus 4 is another 17 feet I gotta go up, but I will do it 8.5 or 9 and 8 feet at a time. So first time 6 courses, second time 7 courses. So from here I go 6 courses, but I learned my lesson, and I will go over about things that I learned my lesson. Not today, I'm so tired right now, and yeah, you know, my flies are eating me, and you know, I am exhausted at the end of the day. Everything is messy, and I don't care about anything in the world right now. But you know, we had a good time with Al. 32 MPa on the ground, and 25 MPa on the ICF. Yeah, it was a lot of work. So I'll go over about my mistakes and what was the right thing that I did. And this is all about sharing, right? And I'm gonna share my information with you guys. I'll do it later. Thank you. Peace out. Until next time. At least I can walk in the inside now. You know, from here on, it's building in from inside. Okay, ciao. I want to go over my mistakes. I made many mistakes. So, first of all, the dowels. If you ever install, if you ever pour concrete in anything, make sure you don't put these dowels before you pour the concrete. It's pain, because the concrete pump, the hose that comes down here, right? It has to go in between this dowel. As that happens, a bunch of concrete will be spilled over. As an example, if I were to show you, see all the concrete that were spilled all over the place, because we have to move between these dowels, right? So I learned my lesson that I would rather spend the time mark where each dowels will go, and then as I'm pouring concrete, someone behind me will show up and put the dowels in. Okay, that's mistake number 1. So another mistake that I made, the most important mistake, is cutting a small hole for the window bottom. You don't need these woods, okay? It's better to leave this window area really wide open. Maybe a little bit here on this corner so that you can stand something, but otherwise leave 90% of it open. The reason why is that the concrete will not be able to be poured through this window. You have to pour it through here, which means that to get it to there, you have to vibrate a lot. So when you're vibrating a lot, you are open to blowout, which it happened to me. I had a blowout. The reason why I had a blowout was human error. It's nothing to do with the ICF. ICF performed excellent. So why did I have a blowout? If you guys watch my other videos, you will notice, Iba, Mommy went down there, she will come back. Just wait. You will notice that I laid over here, a future 3-inch pipe that comes out here. Hopefully these guys did not push. Yeah, comes out of here. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. It's fine. They brought this thing very close. Anyhow, there's a pipe over there that I plan to hook it up to this stack here in the future. So that pipe comes out, it bends 45 degree and it comes out right about here. Okay, so I forgot to put spray foam. So what happened, as one of my friend was vibrating, because that spot was not spray foamed, everything gushed out. I'll show you in a minute. So that's mistake number 2 that I learned. Okay, I'm gonna show you in a minute. I'm gonna go and show you the blowout. Okay, and that's why the reason I wanted to learn, that's why I decided to put 3.5 foot of wall. So here is a wife. Here is a wife. The wife is in the house inspecting the work. So now, so that's the mistake that I made. So blowout happened because of that. So that's the only place blowout happened. So brace everywhere. Check. Go through your checklist. Write down every place you cut, every joint that was supposed to be spray foam. Write it down and put a check mark as you spray foam. That way you don't forget, right? So when I came out over here, so all this concrete, so I lost 1 meter of concrete. It gushed out on me, right? Right there. That was a blowout that came. I plugged it. Nobody knew what to do. I had no idea what to do. I freaked out and I looked at like all my investment, you know, literally spilling. And so I freaked out. I plugged it with a foam. If you can see, where's the foam? It's buried now. You see that foam there? There's a foam. I plugged it with the foam and I held it there and I moved on. I stopped pouring over here, and by the time I come back, it's settled. So that's the next problem, settling. You don't have time when you put in concrete, because the concrete will start to cure almost right away. And with ICF, you cannot have, it has to be watery. So there is a specifications for ICF. The slump is a specific slump and it has to flow. It can't just flow down. The company I used in Kingston, they did not have good concrete. So try to specify exactly what the slump should be. And then on top of that, make sure the heat was hot now. So it dries, you know. So it may not be their fault because, you know, it's hot, the weather is hot, things dry. So the concrete dried and it was very hard to work with. It was very hard to vibrate and get the concrete settled down. So I had those issues and I was very, very tired. So some safety issues. When you are pouring concrete, never ignore the hard hat and the glass, the eyewear. Those are important. And the most important thing out of all is a glove. When a concrete touches your body, what happens is that it's got acidity and it starts to eat your skin. So I had some injuries I would like to show you. So here you go. So I wore glove, everything completely, but I still had injuries. So this is going through my clothes and touching my skin inside. So double layer of clothes wear, and also glove, eyewear, and hard hat. I had the pump guy. You need to talk to the pump guy and discuss how you're gonna pour. Some pump guys, they don't know how to operate the system. The guy who was working with me, wasn't that great because it was spilling concrete all over the place. Yeah, I know some part of it because of the dowels, I understand, but also he wasn't able to control it that much. So yeah, it was spilling everywhere, right? So tell him how you want to do it. The best way is to go around, keep going around. Make sure the top is, there's nothing on the top. The dowel's not there, so you're gonna keep going around. 2 foot, you feel 2 foot, and the guy behind you vibrates. And divide. You need at least 4 guys. That's minimum. I learned my lesson from that too. So you need 4 guys. So one guy is holding the hose to pour the concrete. The other guy is behind you vibrating. The vibrator, you need a vibrator. Without the vibrator, nothing works. Now, make sure you have a backup vibrator, not just one. You need 2 vibrators. One of them overheats, because mine overheat. Luckily, it did at the last minute, so it was fine. But you need 2 vibrators so you avoid overheating. Another thing is, so when you are using the other guy is vibrating, and then after that, the third guy looks for any blowouts. Like, make sure that there's no blowouts, right? And the guy behind him, all right? So another guy behind him checks if every hole is covered, right? Like checks all the concrete are flowing properly, and if there is any blowout, we stop filling the concrete, and then start blocking it. So it was only 2 of us, so we needed 4 guys. It was tough. It took longer. So when it takes longer, then you pay in for the pump per hour. I'm gonna show you some other mistakes. So it was not. So I borrowed only one pump. Vibrator, and that causes some issue. So you need to make sure you have 2 vibrators. Make sure you have all your safety gears. Everybody should be wearing hard hat, safety boots, glass, eyewear, and clothes that covers every part of your body. Okay. So, and make sure all these scaffolding are safe, and make sure you have you braced everywhere. These foams, I'm going to show you again. I'm going to turn around and show you. Okay, so these foams, they really work. I don't have much of confidence on them, but they work. So they held all the concrete back. It was a good idea. So foam every hole. It was tough. So you see, I didn't have enough. I have a bunch of vacuums. So every window I have some amount of vacuum, because the concrete was so hard. It was a very hot day, and we're not going fast enough. So if I had 4 guys, one guy could make sure the slump is coming out right, that kind of stuff. I could set more tasks, but things overall is fine, because I managed to get it done, but not. So the only thing that is that I don't have concrete flowing. I have big voids. Big voids. You can see big voids because of these things for sure. Because of these. So my openings next time, I'm not making these things. All right, these things I'm not making. Okay. And these are temperature sensors. This is the most comfortable high-tech house when it's over. Very comfortable in the winter, especially in the winter time. Now, because of these PEX tubes, this is I have lots of storage rooms. This is my other storage room because this on top of it is a landing, and then there's a storage room below it. Now, these sensors, I had 6 sensors, so 6 zones for this house, 6 heating zones, and one of the sensors got knocked out. So which means that I have to rent out a concrete cutter, cut 1 inch down, and put the sensors in. It's just a wire that I wrapped it inside of these rebar, and I have to remove it. Some of it might not even come out right, but we'll see. All right, so that's all I want to say. Please help me out. Please subscribe, share, and comment. If you comment, it helps a lot. And I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers so that I can produce more videos and record my journey. So please, if you are in this video, subscribe and help me out to reach 1,000 subscribers. And also comment, share, and like. Thank you. Bye.